Hi, Diddy Kids. All right, so this week is going to be all about triangles, and more specifically, now we're going to start Mod 5. I know you miss going to school. I miss going to school. We all miss going to school. But I figured that these videos would be a good way for us to connect and for me to make sure that we're all on the same page when you're working through the workbook. And so even before you crack open the workbook, I wanted to show you this, and I don't mean to flex geometrically, but it's pretty on point. Plus, these pictures. All right, so I have drawn, that's your left hand. All right, so I've drawn a bunch of quadrilaterals, which is just a fancy term for four-sided figures. So we've got a square, a rhombus, rectangle, and parallelogram. And the reason why I drew these and the reason why I chose graph paper is because we're going to be talking about the area squarea of these shapes. Okay, so like how many squares do we need literally to cover these shapes? How many squares fit inside? Okay, and since this week's all about triangles, right? All of these shapes could be broken into how many triangles? Yeah, two or more. Okay, so more specifically, two. All of these we could cut symmetrically into two. So like if I use this grid, okay, let's talk about the base. How many squares do you notice how many green squares are the length of the base? Very good, 9. Yeah, okay. And how about the height? How tall, how many green squares? What's the length of the height? You got it, 9, good. All right, so like if I tried to, this is 9 by 9, okay, so how many green squares fill this square? Like what's the area squarea?
18.
And 9 times 9 is?
18.
Oh, it's not 18, but it is 81. Good job. Okay, but 9 plus 9 is 18. Hans tried to answer that, which was really cool. All right, now think about it. If this would be 81 squares, and I literally, so like I'm not good at origami, but if I folded this in half, okay, what do you think the area of this right triangle would be? Half of 81, which is, if you're like, Frau Diddy, I don't know. Well, what's half of 80? You got it, 40, and then what's half of 1? Yeah, 1/2. Okay, so 40 and 1/2 triangles is how many we would need to fill the area squarea of this triangle. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to open up your workbook. We're going to start off on S5, Module 5, Lesson 2, and it looks like this.